I locked up this contract right here. Purchase price $75K, as you can see, and the after repair value in the area is around the 260 ballpark range. I'm hoping that this is a good deal that has the potential to make money, like how I have right here. I'm blocking out personal info for proper obvious reasons, but I like to keep it right here in front of the computer as a reminder every day when I'm working of the possibility of closing more deals. And the only way I've gotten to the point where I've closed deals, I have the proof of concept, I'm locking up contracts like I showed you, is because of acquisitions, and they really matter. If you don't know proper acquisitions, you don't know phone sales, you don't have the proper skills in order to execute on the phone and talk to people and be a people person, you might as well just X yourself out of this game, because this takes a lot of work in terms of talking to people, getting to know people, and really just connecting to people over the phone. It's emotional, but it's fun. It's a game, and I can show you how to do it. What you got to do is something called throwing assumptions, right? Imagine I'm talking to you and I say, hey, what's up, bro? Are you 5'3"? What are you going to do? You're going to say, no, bro, I'm 5'9", I'm 5'10", I'm 6'1", whatever height you are, right? Right. It's the same thing on a phone. You don't want to go through the questions in a questionnaire type of way and be like, oh, have you thought about selling your property? Oh, how much do you want to get it for? It's easier if you hit them up and you say, oh, are you maybe selling your property because you're moving? Or are you maybe hoping to get in that 200 ballpark range? What were you hoping to get? Hey, you said that there's some cracks in the floor. We've had some times in the past where our contractors walked in and you said that they said there was problems with the floor, and they walked in and their whole foot went through the flooring. Is this kind of the same situation? Throwing some assumptions in a phone call is just like throwing hooks in a pond trying to catch a fish. What it does is it gives them the power of correction. If you give them the chance to correct you, not only does it make them feel like they have more control over the call, it's more entertaining. It's more of an actual interaction. You know what I'm saying? You also got to know proper objections. Do you know how to say the right things in terms of talking to people, bro? Like, if someone asks you, where are you calling from? Or what's your offer? Do you know what to say? You got to know how to object these things properly. Like if someone says, hey, what's your offer right off the bat? All you got to say is, oh yeah, we could typically get into the offer in terms of talking about the basics of the conditions of the property and when you were hoping to actually move forward. Another thing you want to do in terms of acquisitions is you want to make the calls about them. You want to ask questions in ways where you're making it about the person, the seller. You don't want to just make it a questionnaire and talk about your perspective. Make it like, hey, when do you want to move forward with this? What were you hoping to get in terms of price? Not, well, how low are you hoping to get this? Or how soon do you want to sell? Like that comes from a selfish point of view, needy and greedy. You don't want to do that. You need to have proper terminology too. Some people say this doesn't matter. I think it really matters, because if you don't even know the word due diligence, which means doing proper walkthrough, aka proper underwriting on a property, like, then you're not even going to be able to know a lot of the words that people are throwing at you. Some people can play this off well. Personally, I believe that you should be knowing the real estate terminology as well. If you want to know more about real estate acquisitions, just click the top link in my bio. I can help you out. You also got to be a mirror. in terms of how you sound. If you hop on the phone and it's an old lady and she's talking like this, you might want to say, hey, Deborah, how's your day? But if you're on the phone with the dude that's like, what's up, bro? Like, get to the point. What's your offer? You want to hop on the phone and be like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm not here to waste any of your time. I just need to know X about the condition, X about the timeline, X about why you're doing this, and X about how much you're hoping to get. You want to match people, especially being a mirror. Like, if someone is saying something and you're sitting here and you're running comps, you're taking notes on the thing, you're looking at their property, and you kind of lose track, and they're saying something, and they're like, oh, yeah, and then my daughter moved out. You wouldn't be like, oh, cool, yeah, that's what. No, you would say, oh, your daughter moved out? If they said, yeah, and then when they were going through the house, they figured out that there was a lot of problems with the electricity. Oh, there was a lot of problems with the electricity? We've had people in the past say that there was problems with the electricity, and we went in and there was fuses, boxes pop, the light switches weren't working. So what do you mean by that? Not only did you just mirror, or I just mirrored right there, I also threw an assumption in. And I also do that in my phone calls. You also need to know is that your frequency is what you will frequently see. If you have like messed up habits outside of wholesaling real estate, you're not eating clean, you're doing all these junk ass habits, you're around negative people, you don't have the proper schedule set up, you don't know what you're doing, you have this pessimistic view on life, people can hear that over the phone. But so long you do everything right, you're waking up in the morning and you're stacking the wins back to back to back, people can hear that. They want to fuck with you more. And the more you're so needy about shit and you come from a selfish point of view and you're not a problem solver, the more these deals and money are going to run away from you, bro. It's like, I want you to think about a chick. And if you really liked her, like, and you're just blowing up her phone, you're like, let's hang out, you're so beautiful, I want to kick it with you right now, like, let's get it, please, 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 please. Bro, she's going to dip, bro. Versus a man that's on his purpose and he's working on his things and he don't really care about all that and he just makes time when he can. The time's more precious, the time's more valuable. They respect that more. And then they value the time that they get to spend with you. So long you apply everything in this video, you go back and take notes, you study again and learn some of the acquisitions that I taught you now, you will see results in this, and it's possible to close deals using these systems because it's what I've used. If you want to go back and watch other videos on my channel, I got those as well. Free game all the time. I want to see you win. I want to see you get it. Let's go, bro.